Honestly would have prevented a lot of failure in law school, 8 failed classes to be exact. If I knew these 5 pieces of law school advice earlier, that is why I'm going to tell you, because they will change your law school experience and make life a little bit easier for you. If you're new here, I'm a lawyer from Melbourne. Went from failing 8 classes in law school to getting 3 GCs in my last semester. The content that I post on my blog and on this page is right here. The first one is you're either an observer or a contributor. What I mean by this is that when you're in class, you can either be the person that is always contributing to class discussions, or you're someone that doesn't contribute but sits back. I was the person that always sits back. You may think the person that doesn't talk at all has a disadvantage, but that's not necessarily the case. If you are not contributing to the class discussion, the next best thing you can do, if you prefer to sit back, simply be an observer, take the notes, pinpoint the things that they talk about, pinpoint things that may be helpful for your learning, for your consolidation of the readings and the lectures that you have done. If you contribute, good. If you don't contribute, that's also okay too. You can use that to your advantage by seeing what notes you can write down that will help you later on. For example, if there's a class discussion with a certain topic that you've already gone through when you did your readings and watched the lectures, and there's an explanation that is not in the readings and the lectures that helps you understand it even more, you can note it down. So even though you didn't contribute to the discussion, you're still getting some really useful points. The second one is previewing your readings, because readings can be a lot. It can be hard to stay focused, and your attention span it's hard to keep up with after like 20 pages, not if we're going to be honest here. So what you can do, previewing it in some way. My personal favorite is reviewing the lecture slides before going through the readings as a way to know what I'm getting into before I start the readings, or another pre-reading technique, but either way, getting some sort of preview before you start the readings. Same thing for cases. Reading a case summary before reading a long case may also be helpful. This third one is actually game-changing for exam preparation. But at the end of every single week, you're going to rate the level of difficulty of that week's topic. And how is this helpful is that when you start exam preparation, you know what topics you're going to start with, you're going to start studying for. You can start with the topics that has the highest level of difficulty and then make your way down. It saves you time. You know exactly what you need to do and review. You know what you need to focus on. These last two are more technical rather than study related, but still can be helpful. So you know AGLC4. Of course, in your first semester or two, you're still getting the hang of using it. But once you get the hang of it, you would already know the things that you use the most. So to save yourself some time, just bookmark your most used pages so you can just easily go to it rather